Hey everyone, and welcome to our job cost analysis for the SpangleElite, producing Spangle transfers for that beautiful cheer mom design that you are looking at right on screen. Now this is a real design. One of our customers, Bling Out Loud, Pamela Mosby, donated this design that she created, I think in Corel Draw. We imported it into Hotfix Era and output it to the SpangleElite. It's two colors. It's using 3mm spangles. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take all the pieces and parts, all the knowledge that we've got about that design, and kind of give you an idea of how much you could make on this particular job if you were to sell, let's say, 10 of these Spangle designs on the tanks. So the first thing I'm going to do is go over to my spreadsheet, which is SpangleElite.com/calculator. And I'm going to look at these are all the different spangle sizes that you can do with the SpangleElite. It comes with 2mm, 3mm, and 4mm punches, which are by far the most popular. We're using 3mm at the moment. And in this design, which is almost 10 by 7, it's 9.7 by 6 and change, we used 1,926 spangles. And the great part about spangles are this is a fixed cost. You actually buy cartridges, and that price is put in up here. There's 70 meters of spangle tape, holographic, in a cartridge at just under $16. It doesn't vary by color like it does with rhinestones, so you know exactly how much you're going to spend. So just under 2,000 3mm spangles, it's a big design, is $1.87. Now it is a big design, so only one will fit on a transfer sheet. So there's your cost for the transfer sheet. And let's say we're going to do 10 of these shirts. So our cost per transfer is $2.61. The total cost for 10 transfers completed is $26.08. Now I actually bought this blank from Walmart for $1.68. So I'm going to use that as the price. You could probably do a little bit better from a wholesaler. But you're looking at a total cost of the blanks of $16.80. So this order of 10 beautiful Cheer Mom tanks are going to cost you $42.88 in materials. Now it's automatically calculating the time it's going to take you to do this based on an average spangles per minute speed of 500 spangles per minute, which is basically how fast the SpangleElite runs with the two-color design in mind. We arrived at this number by testing a couple of two-color designs, and it includes the time it takes you to switch the colors or switch the punches. So it'll actually run a lot faster at up to 900 spangles per minute. So if you're doing a one-color design, these numbers are much better. But this 500 spangle average is hard-coded in. So at this speed, it takes you about 4 minutes to do a transfer. And when you include the average file and tape setup time, you include the blank press setup time, the press and the peel. You know, we're being very generous in saying that each completed garment will take you 7.852 minutes. So just under 8 minutes a garment. So you can do about 7.5 of these in an hour. Now you can plug your labor cost in here. If you're paying yourself, which I encourage you to do, you should at least put some kind of an amount. So let's say it's $15 an hour. At $15 an hour, your total labor cost is just under 20 bucks to get this job done. So your final job cost is $62.51. That's materials and labor. Now, let's say we're selling this particular item for $15. At 10 shirts, your total sale is going to be $150, and you're going to make $87.49. Now, I wish I'd put an hourly cost on here, but it's going to take you, or profitability, but you figure if you can do 7.5 garments in an hour, and you need to do 10, that it's going to take you just under an hour, just over an hour. You're going to make 75, 80 bucks an hour in this scenario. Now you could also do things like, okay, let's say realistically, I could easily sell this for $20 or more. So now you're at a $137 profit. You can change your labor cost per hour to $10 or to $20, and you can actually see how much money that you can make. Even if we put, let's put the $15 back in. And I know that's a pretty good, relatively high rate for Tampa, Florida. It may be low for where you are or incredibly high for where you are. It varies quite a bit. But you can see the profitability. I mean, this is an easily sellable Cheer Mom shirt. It was very simple and quick to output. You can see you can do more than 7 of these in an hour. Very profitable business with the SpangleElite, creating Cheer Mom gear.